Hey Moon Magic family, welcome back to the channel and welcome to anyone new here. This is a Sunday reading. I post these readings every single week. We ask for immediate guidance from Spirit, a message from your Spirit team that they wish you to know about right here and right now, something that is relevant to your daily life. And we also then ask for the heads up for the next 7 days. What's happening in the next 7 days? Is there anything you really need to know about in advance, ahead of time? Now, today we are drawing 3 cards. This is my usual format, really, for a Sunday. And I'm saying this and also that one there. We'll draw some runes and some charms as well, just for anyone that wants that additional guidance. So this is the card for pile 1. Grandmother of love, granddaughter of life. That is for pile 1. For pile 2, we have she rides with wild spirit unbroken. And pile 3, fearless. Beautiful cards. I'm actually just going to zoom in a little bit for you. I think we can do that. Bring them in a little closer. I think that's going to be good. Excellent. Okay, so let's draw some runes and some charms as well for you beautiful souls. Okay, pile 1, I have 2 runes coming out. We have the rune of Gateway, and that is Thurizaz, and also Kano, the rune of openings. For pile 2, we have the rune of Isa. This is the rune of ice or standstill. And also the rune of Perth. This is the rune of initiation. And lastly, for pile 3, 2 again, we have Gibo, the rune of partnership, and also I was about to say Awaz, Inga's, in fact this is Inga's, the rune of fertility. So partnership and fertility for pile 3. Okay, the timestamps are of course set below if you need them and in the pinned comment. Let's draw some charms as well for anyone who would like that little bit of extra information. There. So pile 1, you have the dolphin, the horse, and the Eiffel Tower. These are your charms. Okay, pile 2, you have, gosh, the music notes and the treble clef. I think it is that way round. I think that's right. And thank you for those of you, when I do put it the wrong way around, thank you for letting me know in the comments. I really, I then need to remember what it was that I did or didn't do. Beautiful souls, thank you. If I've got it wrong, please let me know. So we have the music notes. In fact, they may actually, no, they definitely go that way around. We have the heart, the bicycle, and these 2 musical symbols here for pile 2. And then for pile 3, we have the starfish. We have the tree of life. We have a little girl, a child. We have the spiral and also the crown. Beautiful charms. Okay, so that is pile 3. Beautiful souls, I will leave the video running for a little bit longer for you. If you'd like a little bit more time, just to tune in with whichever of the readings is speaking to you. I know sometimes it is more than one. Sometimes there's more than one message to come through. But thank you so much for being here. I'll leave the video running and tons of love. I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. What I'm already seeing in your very first card, Grandmother of Love, Granddaughter of Life, is that there is something you should pick up and run with here with the rune of openings, Kano. I was about to say Runo. Kano, the rune of openings, and Gateway, Thursaz. This is a turning point. You're being asked not to hold yourself back, actually, my beautiful souls. I'm not sure what this is yet, and we will ask for more information, but you are definitely being asked to literally pick something up and run with it. Don't limit your horizons. Take that risk, take that leap. In a way, it feels a little bit like the Fool energy of taking a risk. Take that leap, jump into the unknown, go for it. But it's really interesting because it's different to the Fool energy in that it feels as though you are actually an old soul, and I almost feel like it's a new lease of life or a new opportunity. There's something to run with here and not to be afraid of running with it. Okay, so we have, if you hear a Sasquatch sigh, look at these footsteps moving upwards. And then you have the energy of the wolf with you as well. Let's draw some more cards for you before we dive into your reading. I'm going to use 2 different tarot packs today. This is the Gaia pack, or Dreams of Gaia, and also the Light Seers tarot as well. Okay, I'm going to stick at those. Nope, that one too. I was going to say I'm going to stick at those first, but let's see what we have. Okay, so you have the 9 of Air. You have the Youth. And look at this, the wolf, the dog, and the star at the top of your staff. And then you have the 6 of Air as well. Look at the energy rising here. Wow. Wow, my beautiful Pile 1. Let me move this along. This is an interesting week for you. Very interesting. I feel quite an active week for you, actually, with the wolf energy. Knight of Cups. Oh, my goodness me. Knight of Cups and King of Cups. 3 of Swords. Queen of Pentacles, and then you have the World card. Let's move all these along. Okay, I'm just going to place this over here for a moment. I feel like the World card is coming in almost as a kind of a heads up to what's coming to you, beautiful Pile 1. Pile 1, I think that I said, if you hear a Sasquatch, I think I may have said sing, and it actually is hear a Sasquatch sigh, with these footsteps leading up. I think that was a really interesting slip of language. Grandmother of Love, Granddaughter of Life. There's actually an opportunity right in front of you at the moment, and I think it's causing you like a conflict. You're in conflict as to whether to follow it or not. But it really is the right way to go. The 9 of Air is the equivalent of the 9 of Swords. Now, in a traditional pack, this can feel a bit like, you know, the Dark Night of the Soul kind of cards and energy. But, you know, this is quite the opposite. This is saying, look, the world is full of possibility. Your world is full of possibility. You are full of possibility. Your reading is inviting you to take a chance, to leap into the unknown, to run with something, to step through the gateway of self-doubt, to reach to your highest heights, to follow your dreams. With the Eiffel Tower, it's the highest heights. With the horse, it's the horse power. There is an opportunity right in front of you. It's something you will love, absolutely love. You can sail off into the sunset with this. And it's interesting because we have the Knight of Cups. He can be a little bit of a fly-by-night. He's full of romance, he's full of promise, but he's not always sustainable. But whatever or whoever is in front of you, and I voice both because we have the Queen of Pentacles here. Whatever or whoever is in front of you, actually, this is genuine. There's a genuine opportunity here. You could sail off into the sunset. The Knight of Cups energy, yes, he's a bit fly-by-night. But, you know, in a way, part of the energy of the Knight of Cups is that it gets us going. It makes us feel passionate about life. It makes us want to have a go at something. It makes us want to launch into the unknown. It makes us want to sing rather than sigh. There is an opportunity right in front of you, right here and right now. Now, you've been a bit of a lone wolf, I think, for a while. And this is something that really, really does ultimately appeal to you. It's something you've actually requested and wished for. And yet now you've got it in front of you. You're like, do I, don't I? I really don't know. I'm full of conflict. With the Queen of Pentacles energy, and she's so self-assured. Of all of the Queen of Pentacles, all the different packs, I love this card. I love this pack. She's one of my favourite Queen of Pentacles because she's self-assured. She's confident. She knows what she wants and she knows she deserves to get it. You are being invited to seize the moment. Step through that gateway. This is an opening. Step through the gateway. It's leading to higher heights. Yes, it's something that is feeling a little bit nervy, anxious, but this is going to put you back in touch with your passion, with your aliveness, with your vibrancy. Your reading is unbelievably clear. I feel this is possibly going to be one of the shortest readings I've ever done on a Sunday where we seek weekly guidance. Your message is so clear. Liberate yourself from any aspect of stuckness. There is a window of opportunity, a gateway right in front of you, right here and right now. You're conflicted about it, you're anxious about it, you're worried that it's not real. You're worried that it's going to be that fly-by-night energy, that sort of sensationalist kind of short-lived reward, but no long-term future kind of thing. Whatever it is, person, situation, whatever. But this is actually suggesting the opposite. This has genuine long-term potential. What you choose to do with it at the end of the day is up to you, but you're kind of going to have to go there to find out. But there is real potential here. And if you go there to find out, that's when you discover, kind of like the world is your oyster, pile one. Something is holding you back, my beautiful souls. And this is not a time to be held back. I will just ask for a little bit more information about why there is this sense of reticence. What is that about? May we request further information? Let's get another pack of tarot cards out for you. May we ask, what is holding pile one back? Knight of Discs. Oh, bless you. I'm seeing this card too. Yeah. And this one. Yes. Okay. You're worried about the, I think the financial risk or there's a financial element to this, or a lack of stability. Whatever this opportunity, you may be concerned that you don't have sufficient funds to see it through, or you won't have the energy to see it through. You're worried about energy, funds. It's like the immediate materialism of your world, or your energy levels, your health. All of the discs are about this kind of space of energy. And I always think the Knight of Discs, it's a card of harvest, but it's very often a card that I think shows up at a point when you feel your energy is running low, and it's like you've got to find that surge of energy to move forwards. But we have that essence of victory here with the Seven of Wands, and with the Four of Discs as well. We're seeing success. We're seeing you being crowned. We're seeing early success, early rewards. By stepping into this space of the unknown, or this new window, this new opening, my beautiful pile one, you will get something back very quickly that affirms and consolidates that choice in a very real, solid way. Whether that is an affirmation of actual finances coming into you because you've invested in something, or whether it is some aspect of your health, your vitality returns. You thought, should I really do that, join that, whatever it is, and go and do it, and you think, no, I'll be too exhausted. And actually you go and you feel so energized, you just know it was the right thing. Whatever this opening, my beautiful pile one, your reading is clear. You are being encouraged. We always have conscious free will and choice, but you are being encouraged right here, right now, to seize the moment, and within, you know, very, very quickly, a very quick, immediate return will come to you. You'll see results very, very fast, and they're solid results. My beautiful pile one, I am loving your reading. Absolutely loving your reading. Beautiful souls. Yeah, look at this thing. I just need to pick up here. I was about to say, you know, all the usual endings and thank you so much for being here. But look at these figures just in gratitude. I just spotted them, and it's like just in gratitude for you walking and walking those steps, taking those steps towards that opening, through that gateway. I just suddenly saw them. It's like your team is saying, yay! Huge gratitude, such an amazing opportunity right in front of you, pile one. Now I will say thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing and subscribing. All of these things really do help to support the channel. It is such a gift to be reading for you. Thank you so much. I do post these readings every single Sunday. I also post a couple of pick a card readings during the week as well. So if you would like to get notification as soon as I post anything, do subscribe and press the little bell icon. Beautiful souls, I'm sending you all the love in the world. Welcome, pile two, to your reading. Now, what do we have for our beautiful pile two? What message is Spirit bringing you right here and right now? What do you need to know about the coming week? What is happening in your world, beautiful pile two? What message is coming through for you? We have, okay, seeing those 4 cards coming through for you. Let's have a look and see what we have, and we can draw more cards in just a moment. So first off, you have, if the river flows this way. We have this hand as well. Now, she rides with wild spirit unbroken, especially with the rune of ice, is suggesting that you maybe need to break free from something, or that you are considering breaking free from something. You have the card of the cosmic egg as well. I'm wondering if your song, literally your own song, your own voice, has been stifled in something for some reason, as if you felt blocked or homed in, as if you've had to, I don't know, go with the flow, but the flow wasn't necessarily right for you, my beautiful souls. Now we have the card of thought. We have the 4 of, this is the 4 of fire, the 4 of wands. We then have the hero, which is the equivalent of the knight, I think, of wands. Okay. I wonder if you've reached, I almost feel like you've reached your tolerance level of something. Yeah, like I almost want to say you've had it up to here. I think something is simmering, or it has been simmering, maybe for quite a while. Expectations that are kind of limiting you, really, my beautiful souls. And actually, you're not okay with this. Now you have the Nine of Air. This is the equivalent of the Nine of Swords. This came out in pile 1, actually. But you know, traditionally, the Nine of Swords is like it really is the dark night of the soul kind of time. But this is about breaking free. It's about rising above. It's refusing to be limited by circumstances. And this is what this card is also about. She rides with wild spirit unbroken. This is about, I think you've kept your own heart energy very much under wraps. I think there's something that has been simmering away. It may be reaching boiling point, and you may be ready to bubble over. But I think your reading is suggesting that this week would be a very good time to actually consciously take action with the cosmic egg. The information is quite clear to you, your reading. Whatever it is you have been waiting for the right time, I think the timing probably this week is going to happen. It's going to emerge or erupt, or something will happen. Let's see what else we are shown. May we have more information, please, for pile 2. Let's have a look and see what we have here for you. So we have the moon. Do you know, when the moon shows up with the rune of initiation, Perth, it really does feel for me as if you've been plunged into the depths of a situation and, you know, not really been quite sure how best to act. You know, do you go one way or do you go the other? And actually, I think this is a week where action is needed. Yes, 3 of Pentacles. This is nice, and Knight of Wands as well. Let's see if I can move your cards along just a teensy little bit so you have them all in view. Okay, pile 2, your message for this week is really, really clear. It's not okay to continue to I almost want to say do as you're told. It's just really interesting. It's like the shoulds and the shouldn'ts. All that conditioning where we feel obliged to toe the line. There's something that you've been compliant with here, and it's simmering away, and this is the week when it's time to take action. What is super nice is that there's an opportunity to collaborate. There's an opportunity to weave a different web, to get some help, actually, to step out of your comfort zone, literally almost walk away from this, to liberate yourself from this. I feel I need more information to know what advice we're being given or what might be happening to create this situation. I don't know whether it's just that you've had enough. I really do feel there's an essence of, do you know, I'm not going to stifle my voice anymore. I'm just not prepared to do that. It's like rising energy, knowing that you deserve to be, you know, honoured for who you are, to walk your own pathway. But may we have information, please, for pile 2, please. What is happening for my beautiful pile 2s this week? Advice and guidance for pile 2. I'm seeing this card. Ace of Cups. Oh, Princess of Swords. I love the Princess of Swords energy. It's so dynamic. It's so, let's take action now. And I love the flowers here. We actually have irises. I'm not sure what the white flowers are. They may be lilies, but we have irises here. And Irises are traditionally associated with the goddess Iris, and Iris, she is the sweetest, most compassionate, benevolent goddess ever, but do you know she doesn't take any shit either, kind of thing, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, this is absolutely the right time for you to, this week is a time to take action, to initiate something. You've been sitting on something. It's been simmering, it's been bubbling away, it's been bugging you. Maybe you've just been waiting for the right moment. But this is the week when the opportunity arises. Yes, with the bicycle energy coming in. I literally just feel like the timing is right, like the wheels are turning. Something is arriving that will cause you to be in a position to make that clear-cut choice. And the moment you make it, you're going to be celebrating. We've got the Four of Discs. This crowning moment. We're seeing a huge celebration here with the Knight of Wands, and it's interesting, we've got we can actually see 4 wands here, which is also a sign of celebration. I think you're going to get help. I think someone is going to reach out and offer you a helping hand. And when they do, when they reach out, it's like an act of kindness coming your way. And that act of kindness allows you to make a decision and move forwards. Something that has been lingering, or I just feel you've been compliant, or you've kept quiet about something. Yeah, somebody leans in and assists you. Somebody offers you something. They may even bring you some resources. They could offer you, if you're stuck in a situation and you feel like you're having to, I don't know, maybe you're living in one place. This is just an example of the energy, but maybe you're living in a particular place, and as you're in a shared house, for example, and you're keeping the peace because you know that it just wouldn't be worth tipping the apple cart over, but you're dying to move, and then suddenly someone offers you exactly the opportunity you need to move, or they offer you some finances that enable you to move. Something comes to you that enables you to make that choice, and you can then kind of move it forwards. You can make decisions, and I'm seeing something very physical happen here. You know, with the Four of Discs and with the energy, all this energy of fire. I'm seeing you move something forwards, physically making a choice and a decision and taking action. And there is this freedom. It's like it liberates you. So whatever the restriction or the restrictive energy around you, my beautiful pile 2, this is the week when someone gifts you with something, either a helping hand, an act of kindness, some resources, something. Someone gifts you with something, and that initiates an opportunity for you to cease to be stuck where you are and to find your freedom. Fabulous energy, absolutely fabulous energy, because I feel like you're a little bit like a pent-up, a coiled spring waiting to pop, or a cauldron waiting to bubble over, my beautiful pile 2. Your reading is very, very clear for this week, my beautiful souls. I don't think I need to say any more. Spirit is very clear with the guidance. Your team are 1000% behind you, and I'm delighted that something is to be gifted to you. Support, a helping hand, whatever it is, it will initiate the opportunity for you to no longer be limited by a situation, no longer be stuck, no longer waiting, free to move forwards and take action. Beautiful energy, pile 2. Thank you so much, beautiful souls, for joining me. I post these readings every Sunday, and I also post a couple of other readings, usually on a Tuesday and a Friday as well, asking very specific questions. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and for all of you who give back through the super thanks. Beautiful souls, bless you. It is a wonderful honor to read for you. Tons and tons of love. Have an amazing week. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. I have to say, the readings this week are really dynamic in terms of like a kind of a shift. Very, very interesting given the overall astrological energy that's around, because there's a real sort of, it feels like everything's wanting to launch forwards in very different ways. But, you know, do let me know in the comments, beautiful souls, if you have been called to more than one reading and they are resonating with you in a particular manner, because the energy is very distinct. The readings are very different, and yet there is this launching forwards, and your reading here is no exception. That's the word I'm looking for. Nightingale. We have for you Nightingale energy, which is beautiful. And then when it is time to say goodbye, okay. So you have the card number 32, you have the energy of Nightingale, fearless, taking a bold leap, don't hold back, the timing is right. All of these messages are coming through so strongly. The Nightingale sings the sweetest, sweetest song. When it's time to say goodbye, what are you? I want to say don't cling, don't hold on. Look at the way this beautiful little creature is clinging to the tail here. Okay, before we say any more, let's draw more cards for you. May we have a message for beautiful pile 3, please? Okay, I think that's all for that pack. And we'll draw some more from this one. A message for my beautiful pile 3 and information potentially for the coming week. Okay, that card. So we have the King of Water. Can you see this really interesting looking, it's kind of like a seahorse, but it isn't. And we have a really similar creature here. Creatures of water we have here. The King of Water, we have the 7 of Air. It's very black and white energy here. And look at this face. I feel like it's a judgment call here with the 7. The 7 of Air is like the 7 of Swords. So making a decision, making a choice. Yes. Then we have the 6 of Earth. Now, this is a card that suggests that work will be required. But my goodness me, you can see the results. So there's going to be something you need. And look at the sickle in his hand. I think you have to let go of something, beautiful souls. I think you have to let go of something and take that risk and launch yourself forward. Yes, we have the 10 of Swords. Oh, my goodness me, you're stepping into the limelight. 6 of Wands. 6 of Earth and 6 of Wands. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the King of Swords. And then this card here, which is such a clear affirmation. This is not a time to cling to something. This is not a time to hold back. When it is time to say goodbye, this is a time to literally trust, leap. Take a leap of faith. I'm seeing you walk. It's not so much walking away, it's walking into the future. And my goodness me. This is like if you were offered a speaking engagement and it's the opportunity of a lifetime, like getting a TED talk or something, you know, and being terrified of standing up in front of those people. But you know what? That TED talk is going to bring you the biggest harvest ever. It's like a Brené Brown kind of moment. Suddenly, I remember listening to a beautiful talk that she gave where she did her very first talk about shame. And afterwards, she was so frightened of the response she might get, that she and a friend were almost like planning to see whether they could go in and erase the tape and erase the recording, because she was really, you know, concerned that it wouldn't go well. And I think it had hit something, I mean, just millions, mega millions within hours. It had taken off, and her whole career took off because of it. Don't hold yourself back. Take a leap. Launch. Sing. Shout. It's like there's a little part of you that's a child part of you. This almost looks like a little embryo clinging at the bottom with so much opportunity in its beautiful little face, but still sort of slightly clinging. Don't cling. Look at this, clinging, holding on. Don't cling to something. Don't stay as you are. Something absolutely... Gosh, this week seems full of very distinct turning points and opportunities in very different ways. How interesting. Pile 3, I'm actually going to draw more cards for you, because everything in your reading is saying take the leap. Don't cling to whatever is around you. It is time to move forwards. It's time to let go. There's a little part of you feeling insecure about doing this, but everything is saying this is right for you. You're not just leaving something, you're walking towards something. It's very distinct, the energy around you, my beautiful pile 3. But I do see this sense of trepidation around you with the 7 of air here. But it is a choice. I think you know you have to make the choice, but it's also quite an emotional choice for you to make, and I can see that. So let's just see. I do feel you're walking to something rather than, yes, you're leaving something behind, because every time we step up, we let go of something as well. Princess of Cups. May we have more information about this letting go, this moving forwards. We have the card of gratitude. So we have Princess of Cups, we have the card of gratitude, we have the 5 of Wands, which really I always see as a card in this pack of success, but of kind of burning your bridges. The Wheel of Fortune turns. Yes, and then the 6 of Swords. So you are leaving something behind. You are saying goodbye to something. Okay, do you know, in one way, I know that this is a really hopeful move towards the future, but I can also see that it is a challenging loss. It's a painful loss simultaneously, something that is simply not possible. You're leaving something behind, a status. It could be a circumstance, a person. It could be a relationship. We have the rune of partnership. So this is connected often to one-on-one relationships. You are letting go, for some of you, of someone. Maybe of the belief in someone, that someone would be who you thought they would be and they never stepped up. Or maybe something went wrong. Sometimes even this card can mean that you lost somebody. But it really is time to step into a place of the new, of fertility. You're being called by something. You're not just leaving something behind, though I can see it's emotive. It's very emotional for you. This is the time when the world is presenting itself to you. A new world, a new avenue of success. It's very distinct energy around you, pile 3. You're not just, it's not like you're just letting go of something and saying goodbye to something. You're walking away from something and closing a door because there is a new opportunity in front of you. And actually this new opportunity is very dynamic. It's got a very strong energy. It's got a very successful energy. It's got a very real energy, very flourishing energy. You're marching forwards. Don't let the pain of the something that didn't happen stop you from having the thing that can. That is your message really clearly. I am seeing you move forwards. I'm seeing the depth of what you're leaving behind, but I'm also seeing the success of what you're walking to, my beautiful pile 3s. This oak tree, yes, you're having a wobble. That's okay. beautiful souls. It's okay to have a wobble. Of course it is. But now is the time. You've been a superstar. You've been a superstar. Now is the time to move forwards. It really, really is, my beautiful pile 3. Your reading is so clear this week. It is so, so clear. Beautiful souls, I am so sorry that whatever it was that you're leaving behind didn't work. And I get and really feel the emotional depth of what it means to close that door, to acknowledge that that is done now. But there is something magnificent beckoning you forwards, and it's completely right and appropriate that this takes place. Beautiful, beautiful pile 3. I'm sending you the biggest hug in the world. Thank you so, so much for being here. Thank you for joining me for these readings. Thank you so, so much for liking, sharing, subscribing. Do if you wish to get notification of any of my readings, I post these readings every Sunday for weekly guidance, for real here and now information. And I also post a couple of other pick a card readings through the week, answering very specific questions. So if you are having a wobble, just check those out as well. They are a resource. They're there for you if you need them. As is my big free online library. The A to Z of emotional health. If you're having an emotional wobble, there's a ton of stuff on that site to assist you. Beautiful souls, I am sending you the biggest hug and the biggest love in the world, and the biggest amount of encouragement too. Your spirit team are really saying, be bold, be fearless, take that leap. Don't let the past hold you back anymore. This is a pathway to success. Tons of love, pile 3.